Well, hello, hello. It is time to start working on the combine. I'm going to start today with the corn head. Each row of the corn head has gearboxes that need oil changes, so we're going to do that. I need to start by getting all the snoots, funny name, I know, but the snoots up and out of the way so I can get to all the gearboxes. Okay, so under the corn head, we have over here, there's a gearbox here, there's a gearbox here, and way up under here, there's another one right there. And those all have oil in them, and they all need new oil in them. Oh, I'm up here. So we are going to start draining some oils out. I also need to flip these chopper knives over. I'm just going to hit my head a bunch of times. So these cut the corn stalk up as it gets pulled down through. These are called snapping rollers right here. They turn, rotating this way, pulling the stalk as it's coming through, pulls it down through. Then this is spinning like a lawnmower in here, this way. And so you can see this one side is rounded off. It's not completely worn out yet, but we're just going to flip it over and put this side forward. So we have fresh chopping knives for the fall, because we are going to have some pretty thick stalks this year, I think. So fresher the chopper, the better. So anyway, I'm gonna get my tools out and we're gonna set about doing that job. Alright, so we have most of the oil drained out. You saw Carter joined in and help. We need a diverter piece for those back gearboxes. I'll show you what I mean. On these back gearboxes, I don't know if you can see it here. Let me get you up here. Alright, right here is the drain plug, and it shoots backwards into the back wall, back bulkhead of the head, so that splatters oil everywhere. Unlike these other ones, oh, where are they? Here's one. Unlike these other ones where the drain plug is on the bottom, where you can just drop it straight in. So we have a rubber, I guess you could call it a moldable funnel type thing that we can hold up there, and then that will make the oil drop straight down. I have a rock behind my chair. There we go. So while he is doing that, I can't fill any of these with oil because the head has to be down at cutting height. So I might start digging into switching some of these chopper knives around. So, it's now tomorrow. Carter and I got a lot done on the combine and the corn head yesterday. We got all those gearboxes changed. We got the chains on the end fixed and changed. Chopper knives flipped, you know, all that stuff. Now we're digging into the combine itself. So one of the things that Carter was working on is new chains up here. Did engine oil change last night. And so at this point we're just going to be going through some basic maintenance stuff. That shouldn't take too long. We'll get that done today. As far as bean heads are concerned, because y'all are asking the question, where's the bean heads? Well, they're right here. There is a good possibility that, you see there's a second one over there, that both of those bean heads will turn into one new one. So I'm not going to touch those until I know for sure. But yeah, we're making progress. We're making good progress. It's supposed to be 95 degrees today. Really hot. This building is not heated, or I guess it is heated today. It's not air conditioned, which makes me sound like a real pansy. But 95 degrees is hot. So this afternoon we'll go to the shop and we'll work on some semis in the air conditioning because we have it. It's awesome. But for now, combine. All right, so one of the things we're gonna do while it's not super hot is the rotor gearbox oil change. And that's way down under here. I don't know if you can see it. Nope, I don't think you can. So I got a flashlight. It's right there, way back under there. That gets an oil change every year, so I need to get in there before it gets super hot and miserable and get that oil draining. I really don't like doing that because you get to squeeze back in that little door, fold the grain tank down because I'm not a small person and I don't fit in that gap very well, but I'm the smallest we have, so yay! Not looking forward to this. So I've got a bucket underneath the oil drain tube on the bottom. And I'll see if I can weasel my way down in here. It sounds like Carter's showing up. Oh, come on. I'll be back in a minute. We need a skinny high school kid to get down and undo the rotor. Because I'm not as skinny as I once was. Alright, we're back at the shop, trying to find an empty oil drum. That one's not empty enough. And, ooh, that one might be. Question is whether I can lift it in or not. Oh yeah. Sweet, that'll save me digging around out in the trees to find an old one. Alright, well, we'll get this drum up to the truck and get her loaded. Alright, right, so we've got our oil drum loaded in the shop here. Just here's our truck that we're going to be servicing this afternoon. Yeah, she's a beauty. So anyway, I've already got new tires on it. Got some nice big chunky rubbers on it. That'll help. I think this year we might have a little bit of a moisture issue with some of our loading spots, so having good tread on the drive tires is a big deal. Yeah, and we got our window back for our cat, so we can get that put in at some point, probably Monday, I would guess. Probably Monday. But anyway, that's this afternoon. It's air conditioned in here, so it'll be nice. All right, so question for everybody. What's the weather like in your neck of the woods? Where you live, where you work, whatever. Here it's hot, sunny, and dry. And we have some pretty good wind going on today and the next couple days. So I'm just curious, what kind of stuff are you dealing with at your area? I know the people in Florida and in that area of the world are dealing with a potentially pretty nasty hurricane right now. I mean, any hurricane is nasty, so fair enough. But our hearts and prayers go out to those people. I hope they're being safe and smart. So, what do you got going on? Are you wet and rainy? Are you cold and snowy? I'm sure there's somewhere in the world that's that. These videos are watched by people all around the world. I still don't understand why. I mean, but to each their own. So, what's going on at your house? the end of the day, finally. And Carter and I hammered through some of the service today. We got a lot of the combine done, the big stuff, transmission, PTO, the big oil reservoirs, they're all done. We got through the Kenworth that was sitting in here. You can see it's no longer a semi. Then off camera, we did one of the Freightliners. So we have one truck left to do, but we have our rear window back for this, which is sitting right here. We had to have this piece replaced, and it's glued onto the glass, so we had to take it up to an auto glass place and have them do it. And so it goes up there. So we need the tractor to acclimate to room temperature, to be the same temperature as the glass. We'll put that in Monday. But anyway, we got a ton of stuff done. I just stepped in a big old glob of grease because fun. So anyway, it was a great day. We made a lot of progress. I'm happy with it. We'll see you later.